Hey everybody, just wanted to show you what I was talking about with that lighting on Outer Limits at night. See, there goes red, and it goes yellow, then it goes green at the end, and then it takes off. Then you'll see fireworks come off. Boom, there they go. And here's that light that comes up as you go up the thing, but I'll have to show you an outside view of that because you can't really see what it does when it's going up the tower when you're riding the ride. It looked better before I had the tower as far as the light thing, but I mean I still like the tower on there, but you can still get kind of the idea. But alright, we already know what this ride does here. If you watch the other one, it'll take you into the docking station here, and then we'll come out. You can kind of see where the car is right there, and the other one's going to pull out here soon, but we'll speed her up for a second. Just get out of there. We'll be able to tell when the car's getting ready to speed it up for a second. Here you go. There goes green. Then you'll see the car come out, fireworks go off, and here's where the lights, you'll see the lights come up. And then they come down the other side. That took a while to build, I can tell you that, to do that light system. I did it off of one trigger. I tried doing each individual trigger for each set of lights, but that was so hard. So I just put all the lights. I have 3 lights for each color, so it would go, and I just did each light, so it moved like a fraction of a second on at a different time, and finally got the right pattern down. But that took hours to figure out, but hey, I did it successfully. But alright, this is the rest of the park that I was talking about. I'm going to show you at night. It looks pretty cool. The park theme itself, not from me, but in the fictional world, the park was built in the 30s, and this was the first ride, was the Rustler, and they were originally, you know, had like kind of like the Western theme, because it was, you know, still kind of going on. Western was big back then, you know, especially like the Lone Ranger and all that other stuff. But the park eventually just grew into a bunch of nonsense. So that's what it is today. It's just a nonsense park. You know, they have like the little bit more future side over here, and then you got some of the, you got the old ride, which is the Rustler, which is over here, you know, of course. And there's the Rustler. And then you got the Matterhorn, that's over here. And the Commander, which is over here, which I put videos out on those, so you can watch the videos of those. But this is what it looks like at night, because I have lighting on those. But I love the mountain work for the Matterhorn. This is just phenomenal, especially over here when I have like the bushes down in there and the rocks, and I just, it looks, that's probably the best landscape work I've done on a ride right there. But still, my favorite roller coaster that I've made to date is Twisted Timbers. That's just I love that ride. And then the Toxic Avenger, which is the Helium Ring, which I created a different which I created a station on, which is like that, you know. It's pretty cool. Then I have the flooring, which is the Gozer from the Ghostbusters, which is black with like the fluorescent green grout, which is in the center, like in between the tiles. That's called the grout. And yep, of course, and that's just a that is just a fancy staff building that's got a bunch of staff buildings inside. I think there's like, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's like 8 of them up in there. Yeah, so that's a big, just a big, huge corporate staff building. And then, like I said, there's the Matterhorn. There's the lighting. I love doing this with the light. I figured out the snap to position, and it just makes this so much easier when I put the post down. Then I just boom, pop the light. It just pops right on the place, and you don't have to try to line it up and get it up there perfect and do each individual one like I used to, until I figured out snap to position. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I figured out later on. You know, I get better and better at building. This building I built before I really figured out how to build good stuff. and I just had it on the ride. So when I use the roller coaster, that station comes along with it. I mean, if I wanted to, I could really redo the station, but that was one of the first stations I did when I figured out how to build on the station, because at first I was trying to line up the walls to get it perfect and try to do it that way. I didn't know you could had a thing where you could build onto the station where it would automatically set the walls into place where they're supposed to be. It would actually like turn and try to line it up perfect, and I would build some walls and it wouldn't line up. Then I'd go back and try to adjust a little more, and that's how I thought I had to do it. And it was just too much work. But all right, enough chanting. But yeah, this is my priority pass thing. I put this door wall that I have on the outside. I put that. I made like a bed, and I just made like a giant box to put it in. And then I kind of moved it into inside, so it takes away from that standard Planet Coaster vanilla inside where it looks like it's got wood walls. So it looks a little more, you know, hospitable, I guess you should say. But yeah, that was just a small little priority pass line that I made, of course, and then you can hear the music when you walk in. See, it doesn't make any sense because I got like this type of jungle style wall that's around here. Then I got the wood fencing here, but then I got the oil thing. And then I got the steamer thing that runs the pump here. And that's full of wood that I made. So, but all right, enough is enough for this. I just wanted to show you the outer limits, and I can get on to talking about other stuff. But all right, you guys have a good one. Thank you.